Well, today's December 16th, or day 16, or Luke chapter 16, only 9 days to Christmas. Today I'm with my California turned Texan, land lover, community supporter, church planner, mission trip taker, business owner, good father, good husband, deliverer of all 6 of my precious children. He's a surfer turned doctor, Gary Minnie. But more than all those things, he's my friend. And for that, I'm grateful. Gary, thanks for doing this with me.
Appreciate it.
I wanted you guys to hear from him today. And here's why. Because at times, he has a unique way of seeing things. So with that, let's listen in. Go ahead, Gary.
So today we're going to talk about Luke chapter 16. Jesus is going to teach us a couple powerful lessons through really 2 simple parables. The first parable, the dishonest manager, it's going to highlight the importance of being wise and faithful with the resources and the responsibilities that Jesus has given to us. He will teach us about the power of money and how it should be used to serve God rather than a source of greed or dishonesty. He's going to teach us about the impossibilities of serving both God and money.
That's good.
The chapter will conclude with the second parable, and it's a story about a rich man and a man named Lazarus. Jesus is going to illustrate to us the consequence of how we choose to live our lives here on our earth in light of eternity. So in the parable of the dishonest manager, Jesus is telling the story of a manager who's about to be fired for squandering his master's possessions, or in our day and time, it would be our bosses. The manager, in a last sort of ditch effort to save his job, his future, truly comes up with this plan and reduces the debt owed by his master's debtor. Surprisingly, the master's not upset. The manager, he actually commends the guy for his shrewdness. He doesn't scold him for his dishonesty, but he actually rewards him in a sense for his clever strategy. So what is Jesus teaching us? Firstly, it teaches us about the importance of being wise and faithful stewards of our resources that Jesus has actually entrusted it to us, and the responsibilities given to us by Jesus. We're called to use our true talents and wealth in a way to honor God and the way that benefits others. Secondly, in this parable, it challenges us to think about our own priorities. Jesus emphasized that we cannot serve both God and money. And money is a powerful tool, but it should never, ever take precedence over our own relationship with God or care for others.
That's good.
In the second parable, Jesus tells the story of a rich man and Lazarus. Jesus tells this story of this rich man who lived in luxury and a poor beggar named Lazarus. And despite their starkly different circumstances in life, after death, Lazarus is actually comforted, while the rich man suffers in torment. So in this parable, again, Jesus is teaching us and emphasizing to us the importance of caring for others, showing compassion, and he's really warning us against the dangers of neglecting those in need. So as I reflected on Luke chapter 16, there was a couple things I considered. How can we be wise and faithful stewards of what God has actually given to us? How do we prioritize our relationship with God and seek to use our resources in a way that actually brings glory to Him and to benefit others around us? I would encourage you to read Luke chapter 16 and then reflect on your own stewardship. Ask yourself, how can you use your resources to build the kingdom of God? And I truly believe there's one important message Jesus has taught us. And it's really about the need for authenticity in our faith and in the importance of serving God wholeheartedly.
Wow. That's so good. You know, Gary, that's you. The authenticity, your love for Jesus has always been shown in the way that you serve Him, from the community to people close to you to folks you don't even know. So thanks for sharing today.
Thank you for that.
See you guys tomorrow in chapter 17.
I think that one.